Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me in our cute little prison. Well, it's not that little anymore, but yeah. Let's just continue with making sure that we get the best functioning prison that we can have. We are currently in the process of expanding this way. Now we've closed off the prison, and as soon as this is completely done, we will reopen it. Yeah, this should be minimal security. I think that's the best. And hopefully they can finish this soon, so let's speed up a bit. And I'm thinking of a better use for all this space here, and I think minimal security prisoners aren't that hard to manage. So maybe in a while we should move the whole garden stuff over here and let only minimal security prisoners work there and do their thing there. And these prisoners can work in the workshop and stuff like that. So maybe we should assign some of these areas to be just for certain prisoners. But we'll see. For now, there's still a lot of issues that we have to work on. First, let's do a tunnel search. Always good to check for tunnels. And yeah, they can grab all the booze at the same time. They found a tunnel. Let's get rid of it. There it is. Let's go. And hopefully they can finish this soon. Then we can add another piece to it next to it here. And we also make use of all the stuff that we have in storage. It was a very good suggestion to go over the storage. But if we go over the storage, we can see there's a lot of stuff, drains, jail doors, that we really use. There's also a few things, like a visitor booth, that we don't really use. So I was thinking, let's just sell stuff like all the visitor booths. Because we don't really need them anymore. And that makes some space in the storage. Now, I do believe we have quite the space in storage, so we don't really have to be busy with stuff like that. But at least these can be gone. And you can see they pick up stuff every now and then to use in the new prison cells. But at least now these visitor booths are gone. Are there any in here? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Guess there's some stuff in here from the laundry room. That we might not be using, but we'll check out soon enough. Right now they're collecting all the goods to put into these cells, and that'll work out. I think next step could be to just remove all of this and create another piece of this. I think that will work well. But we'll have to see how fast it goes. For now, I think it'll be very good if we could get one prisoner to pass this program. We'll get some extra money. But the good thing is we have a money-making prison. We don't make that much money now, though. Let's see why. Ooh, we got quite a big penalty for reoffending rates. Reoffending prisoners. Reoffending rates up to 39. It was lower. Maybe we should... let's handle the logistics. Let's get prisoners out of here. Don't want them to work in the yard anymore. So they won't get all the booze and stuff, because that will make them behave badly. That's not what we want. And that might just help out, make sure that we make some extra money again. And maybe we should do a few shakedowns as well, just to get rid of all the stuff that's in there. So let's do a shakedown in medium security. It's a lot of places to watch and to check, but I think it's worth it. Because, yeah, we get a lot of contraband out of there. Now they have a lot of drinks stuff. And, they got their hands on it right here. So let's get rid of the, let's dismantle the drinks machine. We can sell them later on when we get to, I think if they want a drink, we'll just need to put water in there. But because apparently all these drinks are considered contraband. Let's get rid of it. Well, that's a lot of stuff that we found. There's also a lot of prisoners that don't like to be searched, but it's okay. It's almost over. After that we can take some time to relax the prison a bit. And we have a lot of guards, so that should be fine. How are we doing here? Alright, this area is done. So that's perfect. Let's copy it. Do a clone of this area like this. And just put it down here. And that should work out. I believe we already laid the utilities. Yes. So all they need to do now is put in the walls. And then they can just grab stuff that we already have. So they should be able to build this fairly quickly. Let's put in a few lights here. That might help out. Yeah, there they come with the stones. Right, let's lock this open for now. I think this will work well. This should go rather fast. And then we can start to work on these prison cells. But at least then we're using all the stuff that we have in storage. We can see storage becoming emptier and emptier, so that's the right thing. That's what we want to see. Now, one of the things I also want to do is make sure that we close off these areas, lay walling there and foundations, so that stuff can't be thrown over here. That's one of the issues that we have. Ooh, there's been an escape. Somebody ran out. But as long as your walling or your fencing is close towards the edge, people can come here, throw some stuff over. So this guy got some stuff, so let's search this prisoner. And, well, we fixed that in this part of the prison by making sure that there's foundations all around. Then no stuff can be thrown in, and that will help get rid of a lot of the contraband. Now we should see a lot of prisoners have needs. Food, safety, exercise, recreation, but they're also doing the recreational needs, so that should be working out. But I think it's really important that we get better cells, because these better cells, in all my trial games, they did very good with these cells. This works really well. You can really make sure that prisoners behave a lot better when they have very good cells. It might just feel a little bit unnatural, of course, that you have these very good cells that it doesn't really feel like you're punishing the prisoners, of course. But, well, most scientific research shows that if you don't just go around and try to punish prisoners as hard as you can, but you try and make things good for them, give them a new chance and help them with it, that's even better, and there'll be lower reoffending. But we'll see. Reoffending rate 38. So punishment grade is pretty high, average reform grade is pretty high, work experience is okay. I guess we should soon just add a few extra prisoners so that we make some extra money. We can see this is already going fast again. They're putting in the stuff like lights and tables and chairs, and all the walling is done, so that should be something that goes pretty good. We can see that there's still a lot of stuff standing here, and they're still buying stuff like TVs. So we don't have any TVs in store. It's mostly drains and stuff like that. I'm not going to sell that yet. Maybe once we reach the capacity of these prison cells, and we don't have a lot of space left, then we might do that. But for now, I just like to keep it like this. I think these are working in the gardens now. So yeah, our farmers are doing it. That's good. And maybe this will help out making sure that we get less of the issues with flooring. That's less of the issues with the booze. Ooh, it appears that there's something missing here, but oh, we need to do concrete flooring. That's it. Sometimes you just need to check whether there's openings, because then it'll be easier for them to dig a hole. If you fix that, it won't be that easy. Alright, we have plenty of guards available, so we could do one of these, but I don't think it's really worth it now. Or maybe we can do internal search just in medium security. Let's just find a few tunnels. Hopefully not, but we'll see. They already checked quite a few places, also no contraband found, so that's good. I guess they get a lot of contraband from the garden. Maybe we should put the garden in an enclosed space, although it's open, but with walls around it, and put like a metal detector and stuff in there. That could really work out. But first, let's keep our eyes open right here until this is done, and then we can, of course, accept a few extra prisoners here. Well, only a very small amount of contraband. That's good. Yeah, this is done now, so we could open up the prison and just get some minimal security prisoners. We take in 50. Of course, we can house more, but we take in 50 because we have the capacity for it. Let's see, this is minimal security. Guess we need to assign a few guards to it. 1, 2, 3. This is good. There's been one death today, but that's okay. Now let's get rid of all the stuff in here. Let's dismantle all the objects in here, put them into storage. Then we can get rid of the walls. There they all come. They come rushing in to dismantle everything. Then they have to put it in storage, so we have to give them time for it. I think if stuff isn't placed in storage, they don't know that it's still there. And there might be an issue that they will buy new stuff while we still have it. Alright, so we should also tell them that these are no longer cells. I guess, so yeah, they're gone. Then we can get rid of the walls. See, now they come to collect stuff and put it in storage. So let's also get rid of the walls already. And after that, we'll give them a bit of time to put all of this in storage. And then we start building this whole new block. The utilities should remain in place. Yes, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. Are they all going here to do the... no, not really. Oh, maybe they are collecting some stuff here. Yeah, they're collecting stuff here. Alright, that's good. Do that today in the yard. That's not good. Can we do anything with the regime to help out with that? Not really, I think. So we'll just keep it like this. We do have plenty of guards. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Well, let's assign an extra guard here. That might help out. Who knows? A lot of prisoners have complaints. Why? Recreation. Should be fine though. Alright, they're getting rid of all the stuff here. So they're really bringing it away. And that gives us the time to do another quick build. I'm going to do a rescan of this. And then we can place it right here. Let's just wait until most of the stuff is gone. I think that's best. And then they can... then we don't have to buy a lot of new stuff, which is good. There's only 2 guys coming in. So I guess a lot of these workers are doing different things now. They're not really bringing the stuff that we need. There's also not a lot waiting in the delivery area, so a lot of workers are busy. They're going here. They were waiting for this door to open so that they could bring all the stuff to storage. Well, there's 1, 2, 3 pieces left now, so that's going fairly quickly. Really like that. 2 pieces. Just 1 piece left, so I'd say let's start building. There we go. Let's just build these cells now. And they should buy some stuff, like the TVs, like the punch bags. But there should also be a lot that we can just gain from our storages. Why do I see different types of prisoners eating at the same time? Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. They have a lot of free time on their hands. There's a big recreational need, so they're quite bored. Let's go to deployment, yeah. There's 2 common rooms for them to go to. Maybe we should enhance these prisons as well. We do have space for 45 maximum security prisoners. We have 37 at this point. So we should really make sure that we don't get any new ones, but that's working out, so that's okay. But maybe we well, once we get rid of this, there might be some extra space somewhere here. Maybe here for a few extra cells with these maximum security prisoners, that we can give them better cells, and then we can take this area into consideration and change it up. Well, it's all a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Might also be worth it to just... yeah, I want gardens and stuff, but I think we need to use this area for the forestry and for the growing of crops and stuff. We'll just build a wall around it, put metal detectors in, so all the prisoners will be checked once they leave. That should be really worth it. And I guess we can put maybe a few extra prisoners to work right here. Yes. So they'll get more work experience. That's one of the things that they really need, a lot of working experience. Let's just keep using this cleaning cupboard as well. We'll just have 2, that's fine. Put 1 guard in there to make sure that they don't steal everything. And, ooh, they're really busy building this. So once this is done, I think we can reopen the prison a bit and get some extra medium security prisoners in. We have space for quite a few. Although we could also just get rid of a whole block here, maybe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 20 cells like this. Yeah, we can't get rid of a whole block, I think. Alright, this is done. That's good. I think we should continue. Now there's only a... Oh, sell materials. We're going to sell all this because we don't need any of this anymore. Oh, we can't sell it. Why can't we sell it? That's interesting. Oh, maybe we have to go to objects, of course, because they're objects. Sell an object. Alright, let's sell these objects. Can we? Not really. Why isn't that working? Should be able to just sell these objects. Can we dump them then? Yes, we can. Alright. Well, let's just dump these then. Let's get rid of them. I don't want those objects anymore. Or maybe they're worthless, so we can't really sell them. Then we can tell this room to no longer be a shower room, because we're not using it that way. There they go, making sure that we get rid of everything. Nice. Everything else is still fine, still there. We still have the same amount of money, so that's working out. And I'm really hoping that we should see the needs go down a bit every now and then, because more and more prisoners get the cell that they want. Let's go to dismantle object. Let's just dismantle everything here. Then we'll tear down the walls and rebuild this. These prisoners should be quite happy. Oh, and I think we got the extra prisoners for minimal security. Yes, we did. Ooh, that's good, because that's giving us the extra money that we want, but they're easy to handle prisoners. Right, let's lock these. So now they'll function normally. Interesting. It's quite the works to actually manage this prison. I guess if I would do something differently, that it would really be to just go for better cells from the start if we can afford it. Because that's just so beneficial if you do that. Alright, we can get rid of this and we can already build a small piece of walling right there, because that's what we're going to need anyway. Let's make sure that they do all this. Do we see a need to drop? Not really, but I think slightly. We're doing slightly better. Where's my little shop? Do we already? I thought we already had a shop where we could sell stuff. There's a riot on the way, alright. Where is the riot? Usually you'll see that they've taken over an area. Well, let's get the riot police in. 2 pieces and 1 paramedics. Let's go. Should be right here. Well, usually it is possible to get a riot under control by just adding a lot of guards to the area. So there they go. And let's slow it down so we can really take control of what we want. They're all here. Alright, this is everyone. Let's go! Oh, there's no longer a riot on the way, apparently. 12 riot police are on site, that's true, but there's... Normally they would say here, like, 14 prisoners are rioting, or whatever. And apparently the riot is over. Let's go to speed 2. Now I do want to get the medics here so that they can start healing everyone around them. That can be very powerful. We'll keep these riot police on site just to make sure that things stay calm for a little while. Are these doing their job? Not yet. Let's go out. Let's do some healing, guys. Well, they're not really interested in doing some healing. Although most are already taken to the doctor, so that's okay. Let's go there. Everything seems to be under control. Question is, why did they get so mad? There's no real big issues. Recreation is an issue, but that's about it. So I'm curious to know why they got so mad. But for now, let's focus on the new cells. They're still busy here, but that's okay. We can just continue and build this. Let's go back to speed 3 and see if it's all over or that a new riot will start. We now have riot police right here, so we can act swiftly if they start to misbehave. Let's put them in the... put these out here. I think that's more strategic. They do feel worse though now that there's riot police on site. 26 prisoners have serious complaints, so the numbers went down. I guess most of the maximum security prisoners aren't that happy. All prisoners, let's see. Minimal security. Have an exercise need, have a hygiene need, but that's about it. Maximum security, yeah, those are pretty unhappy, especially with recreation. Medium security also has the same issues. Alright. So it'll be interesting to see if those will change. I do believe they have plenty of yard time and stuff like that. Yeah. I guess it also differs a bit from game to game, because I've had a few games where I had a lot of these prison cells like this, and not the issues that I'm having right now. And one of the games that I did with a lot of very good cells, I had no issues at all. So apparently I must be doing something differently, or... I don't know, maybe one game just rolls a bit different than another. That's also a possibility, of course. But we seem to be managing, so let's get rid of these guys. Are we... yeah. They're eating, making them more happy. So things seem to be calming a little bit. Food, exercise and recreation. Medium security. Yeah, they're really pissed. Maximum isn't that bad, actually. Medium is pretty pissed about hygiene, but they're asleep right now. And they should just be able to take a shower in their own cell. Most of them. All of them, actually. So they should just clear their bladders and then take a shower. Some of them are. There more and more are showering, so that should take care of those needs. Hygiene, yeah, really rolling down, so okay. We are giving them the options to do whatever they need to. So let's keep it up like that. I'm thinking about already starting to construct the wall here. 23 by 39. Just like this. Then we'll put in doors. Single doors, actually. One here. One here. We'll put in an extra wall right here and here. That's where we're going to put the metal detectors. And then we can hopefully... let's see, power usage. Oh, that's okay. They can have a bit of extra power in here. If we put the gardens and stuff in here, this should help out, make sure that they don't take all that contraband with them. Alright, let's go check here. Oh, there's a few reoffending prisoners coming back. Not what we want to see, but it is what it is. This seems to be working out again. They're really building everything in here. The guards are opening the doors for them, so that's going smoothly. But normally, if you start building a wall and stuff like that, they will prioritize that. So we should see people starting to work here quite quickly. One death today. Yeah. There's some stabbing around on here. Maybe we should deploy just a few guards here. So they'll keep an eye out. This is a pretty open area, so it's if you want to stab someone out of sight, you do it somewhere here, I guess. Well, this seems to be working. Go. Yeah. So they're still coming in with stuff to build this. Are they already starting here as well? No. Alright, so that's good. They really try and finish the other cells first, and they're really picking up everything from the storage. It's just with all these extra doors for precautions. That's basically why we have them. It takes time for them to travel, of course, which is okay. At a certain point, we will have changed out all cells, and that should really help making sure that we get better behaving prisoners. And I really want to get rid of this so that we can put some extra maximum security cells in here and make these better cells as well, because it's really worth it. They'll behave better. And it's usually a hygiene, exercise and recreation issue. And these can all just do that in their own cell. We have 98 visitors on site, 5 prisoners up for parole, 7 in solitary. A few are awaiting, but that's okay, that's not a real issue. They can just await that, it's not taking very long. Here we have our little shop. Prisoners can gather their stuff. Guess we should put an extra guard in there. Maybe we need a bigger shop at a certain point so that more prisoners can buy goods that they need. I think it's a bit too small. We do have a lot of stuff in here. Can we sell some of that? Is there a way to sell those natural goods? Doesn't appear to be. Finance. That's okay. Violations. Yeah, we're not really there. I don't think there's a way that we can just tell them to, oh well, sell most of the crops, or... They do search them all daily, which is good. Oh, we can just sell some of this ourselves. Let's get rid of some of the tomatoes, and... We do have plenty of... Oh, maybe we can just tell them to use more of our own crops. I think we should be able to do that. Ingredients, here we are. The ratio. Fresh and important ingredient usage ratio. Well, let's try and use... I'll put it up at 90. So now they should be able to use more of our own ingredients. That should save money. And we use up more of this. So that'll be nice. Because right now they're really importing quite a lot. I hope I did it right, but I think I did. So now they'll use more ingredients. Escapes. Ooh, there's a tunnel. Let's remove this tunnel and then we should see... Let's do a tunnel search at the same time. It's now nighttime anyway, so they won't be that bothered with it. But as soon as we got rid of this... Ooh, there's a prisoner there. He's been caught. Oh, that's nice. Well, no new tunnels found at this point. But as soon as they get rid of this piece, and they should be working on it. Yeah, there he comes. We should find the whole tunnel and then we can get rid of it. It is in minimal security, so don't underestimate those minimal security prisoners. They can be really bad. Alright, that's it. Let's get rid of it. Destroy the whole tunnel. Ah, they finished this. Good, we can start moving the garden then. And, ooh, we finished one of the grounds. That's good. Question is, which one should we do next? Well, I'm not going to pick one yet. This cell block is ready. Let's get going with the next. So, let's dismantle all these objects. Let's demolish all the walls here. We need to put in a few extra pieces of utility to accommodate this. So let's just do the same here already. Well, that should work out. And let's get rid of these cells then. And now the question is... Yeah, this is still deployment in medium security, so that's okay. Well, they're getting rid of this. Then we can rebuild it. I'm going to lock these open to help speed things up a little bit. And now we can start to work here on things like the gardens. And for that we need sprinklers, of course, for the gardens. An outdoor sprinkler. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one. Yeah, we did them 1 too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Yeah, I like this. 2, 3, 4. Alright, we should put in utilities then, of course. The hard thing is we can't see them yet, so they'll have to place them all first, and then we can put in the utilities. We also need things like a shed. But the good thing is we can place those right here. But they have to put into the gardens. I will have to set this up as gardens first. Well, that's fine. Or maybe we can place them in here so they don't take too many space from the sprinklers. Ah, drip pipe. Interesting. Don't want a drip pipe. It's 1, 1, 2. This should be it. Let's just go keep working on this so that we can move the garden quickly. 1, 2. Yeah, this should be it. Well, this is a lot of sprinklers. Guess we'll run a big pipe all the way up here and do it like this. Guess that's for the best. And now we can see where we have to place it all, just like this. And then they should have water in the garden, so that should work. And then soon we can start sowing. And we're going to build vegetable stuff, an orchard, farming fields. Oh, it'll be interesting. Not really busy removing all of this now. I thought we already removed the cells here. I thought I did that. Let's do it again. Alright, that's gone. I probably told them to not continue with dismantling everything. So let's continue with that. And continue with this demolishing these walls. It's a lot of work, but it's paying out. Because the overall needs are dropping a bit. I don't see this running up that high as it was all the time. Haven't been another riot yet, so I think it's working out a little bit. This is all set up now. So all the piping is in and everything is watered. Nice. Yeah, let's go. It's a bit dark now, of course, so it might be a bit hard to see. But here we go. Rooms. We need vegetables, fruits, and farming fields, I guess. So I say let's do 2 pieces of vegetables. 2 pieces like this with fruit orchards and farming fields. And then we can do some flowers here, I guess. I guess like this. Yeah, they should water everything now. Then we'll make these 2, this piece of flower garden as well, so that we can put a shed in there. But I think every single piece needs his own shed. So yeah, every piece needs their own shed, every field. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. So we'll just place a shed everywhere, I guess. Top here. There. Let's get rid of this one and top it right here. Alright, now all pieces should have a shed. We should also get the right flooring in. So that's dirt. You need dirt to grow stuff. 1, 2. So this whole area needs to be turned into dirt. Once that's all done, we can really start working in these gardens. Nice. And, ooh, we could see that this is already working. Let's deploy garden each section and 2 in the flower garden, so that they can pick out those prisoners that try and take some stuff. Ah, the sheds also need water, of course. I totally forgot about it. So let's fix that. And soon we'll set it up. Let's go here, see if this is done. Yes, it's almost cleaned out and most of it's gone. So let's start building a new section. Well, it's a lot of improvements. We do have the money for it, so that's going quite good. We seem to be using a lot of stuff that we already got, although the storages are filling up again. There's another visitor booth. Let's sell it. There's a lot of stuff like shower heads and drains that we might get rid of in a few minutes, but well, not a few minutes like right now, but in a shorter period of time. What's this? There is a tunnel here, but I can't seem to be removing it. Ah, there it goes. Because this episode will come to an end soon. But yeah, there's still work to do, but we have a functioning prison, we make money, and things are slowly getting better in terms of needs. And that's precisely what we want to see. We want a calm prison where everybody's needs are fulfilled. More and more prisoners are happy with all the stuff that they have. And I'm quite content with that. So let's just keep developing the prison and making sure that we get a good working gardens here. And I think that should do quite a bit of the trick. Utilities. Ah, we forgot this one. Just like that. But this really seems to be working and seems to be going well. So let's go with that. We'll fill the fruit garden and stuff next time, because this is it for now. Let's focus on what we are building here while I end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. I will respond to it. And then, of course, I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.